for trouble.
Make it double.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Team Rocket Joey. Yes, sir. So today, guys, we're going to go over the worst, how many is this? 5 sets from the Sword and Shield era and look at how they're performing. So before we get into that, make sure you like, comment, subscribe on the video. Let me know if you think that these are actually as bad as they are, or do you think that they will be more valuable in 5 years than they are today. So let's get into it. Let's see here. Let me do this. Yes, sir. So first off, we have Sword and Shield base set. So we're looking at the cases here, right? Cases of 6 booster boxes. We have 2 listings, 2,700 and 3,000. There's nothing crazy in this set, nothing good, but if you just go to the 1-year chart, there's honestly probably hasn't been a lot of these even coming to the market because they're probably rare now. This is how it works. This is how sealed works every time. Sealed gets ripped, more cards get put onto the market. That's why singles are just a pump and dump scam. We're going to go high to low here. Let's go to the cards so we can look at what cards are in this set, and it's very underwhelming. You do have that Marnie full art. I believe this was once like a $75-$100 card. So even your guys' favorite cards, see how they just go up and down, up and down, up and down. These are literally just pump and dump scams. Let's see here. This go. Ooh, this set. Oh no! Did this get bought out? Hold on. It looks like this got bought out. Oh no, it didn't. It's still 18, 16. Why did it say 45 up there? I mean, technically, I guess it did make a 33% move up to 20, but I mean, sheesh. That is wild for sure and for certain. Let's see the Zamazenta. So look at how bad. I mean, to the kids, these cards are not bad, but to the investors and the adults, they don't like them for whatever reason. The kids like them. And you guys are going to be very, very shocked when you find out that the kids actually like these cards and they don't know anything really about the rarity. They just like what the cards look like. So yeah, these are the cards. There's nothing really too crazy in here, honestly. Just the legendaries and then the Marnie, and then you have the Rainbow Marnie. People don't like Rainbow Trainers for whatever reason. I do, but I don't know. I guess I like to go against the grain almost every time. The regular booster boxes for the Sword and Shield just by themselves, we're looking at 375 from a 0% seller, 410, 440, 465, 500. So you only have what, 3 boxes before it goes to 500. They're just going to keep getting rarer and rarer by the day, guys. That is indeed how sealed product works. Let's look at the Zacian Elite Trainer box. Now, there were no Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes with this set. And whoa, 13% gain. I do believe that the Zacian hype came back when Journey Together came out because of the Hop Zacians. So we're looking at what is this? $9,500 ETB, Sword and Shield base. There's nothing good in there, guys. Still $100 ETB. Zamazenta. And now people do not like Zamazenta, but this is as well $100 ETB after tax. Sheesh, for a really bad set, that's pretty good. I can't lie. I'm gonna just go over let me just highlight this one last product right here. The 3-pack blister. I always preach this. One of my clips, if you type in Pokemon investing on YouTube, my short will be up there with the Evolving Skies 3-pack blister. Guys, 3-pack blisters are very, very, very good investments. They are as well cheaper, so you can get these for like what, $14, $13, $14 MSRP. Hold them. They go up to 60, 70. That's still a price point people can pay in the future where it's not breaking the bank. And you can literally get these off like hotcakes, especially if you get the right sets like Evolving Skies. So yeah, there is Sword and Shield base. Next, we have Darkness Ablaze. Again, nothing too crazy. Let's look at the cards before we look at the sealed product so we understand what we're looking at here. We do have the Charizard VMAX regular. We didn't even get a rainbow rare of this in this set, which is actually mind-blowing. This card has been $40. Let's see what the price is now. 1 month up 10%. On the year up 60%. Wow, so what did it go down to? Hello? Oh, 47%. I feel like it's been at this price forever. Oh, it went down to $20. Wow, that is actually wild. Let's see, what else do we have here? So all rainbow rare, Salamence, Butterfree. What was the last Butterfree card we got? Like, why was Butterfree not in 151? I swear it was an iconic Pokemon. Yeah, so this set is really bad as well, you can tell. But again, to the kids, this set is good. So just remember that when you guys are making investments, the kids are gonna have different opinions than you. They're gonna grow up. They're gonna spend money on what they thought was good. Let's see here. The booster box on the 1 month chart up 1%, on the 1 year up 40%. We are looking at a $230 booster box for, again, a set that doesn't look that strong, but the box price is still going to go up over time. It doesn't matter. Journey Together, Stellar Crown, Twilight. Well, Twilight's actually good. What else is in, whatever else is in Scarlet Violet era, it does not matter. The boxes are going to go up over time. So let's get into, so this box right here, what the is going nuts. Oh, this is a $200 box now. Guys, collection boxes are definitely worth it if they have the correct packs in there. This has been sitting here. I bought this for $30 off a Target shelf. I have 2 of them left, and now they are worth $200 since they are the same price as the Darkness Ablaze booster box. It has a team up pack in it. It has an Evolutions pack in it. Guys, when you try to overthink this stuff, it just doesn't work out for you. I don't know. Just try to simplify it down a little bit. Let's see. So that's a $200 box, as much as a booster box, which is crazy because I only bought that box for $30, which means the ROI is exponentially more than buying a $100 booster box. Crazy work, right? This Elite Trainer box went through the absolute most horrible volatility, went up to 120 on release because there was a super duper hype, just like Prismatic Evolutions is doing right now. Just like guys, so when I made that short yesterday talking about Prismatic is the next Shining Fates, Vivid Voltage is the next, or Surging Sparks is the next Vivid Voltage, I'm not talking about the set. I know what triggers people. They don't understand. I'm talking about the market sentiment, the hype. They still don't understand it after I said it multiple times. It just grinds their gears. They can't wrap their heads around what I'm saying. It's too funny. So let's see here. We do have 3-pack blisters as well. I'm just going to that real quick right here, which is also a viable investment strategy of 40%. On the year, you have one for 35, 40, and then it goes to 60. So after 7 gets sold, it's over. And then the ROI is just way better than buying a booster box, and you can still get it off because it's not going to be a $300 box that someone's going to have to buy. It's a little $70 purchase. So next is Vivid Voltage, and I'm going to kind of speed up here. We do have the booster box going for, hello, come on. It's up, what is it up on the month? 3% on the month, so not really moving. Up 47% on the year. We are looking at another $200 booster box. The ETB, let's see what this is at. The ETB is at, on the month, is up 5.5%, up 85% on the year. You're looking at a $70 ETB. Crazy, I was buying this for $30. And then you have these were one of the first premium collection boxes in the Sword and Shield era. So we look at the cards here. You have the Rainbow Pikachu right here. At one point, guys, this card was $600, $400. You guys are going to slowly start to understand what I'm talking about when I say Surging Sparks is the next Vivid Voltage, because once we see these SIRs dump down 200, 150, it I hate being right because it makes me look arrogant, but it's just I would rather be wrong. If I was wrong, then there would be a little humility. I think this card is actually really good. This was the main champion of the Sword and Shield era, like how Cynthia was for, wow, I think Gen 4, right? Has to be. But yeah, I mean, this card's pretty cool, and people like the full out trainers. I guess since he's a male, people don't really like it, I guess. Whatever. But this was, oh, remember when Twice Baked Jake was over here shilling Rayquaza, this card right here, and it was at $80? Ooh, we're at 143 on a month. Let's go. If you don't know what those are amazing rares. They had a short lifespan. They put 2 per booster box, and they were just really easy to pull. People got rug pulled on those so hard. Next, we have Champions Path, your guys' favorite set. Let's look at the ETBs. We are looking at wow, my computer is extra slow today, $130 Champions Path ETB. So again, these shot up straight to $100, fell all the way down to $50, and they recovered. This is what happens. Short-term volatility. If you just buy this stuff, you don't have to worry about buying it later in the future. But I've gotten to a point where I don't feel like I need to keep buying more and more and more Pokemon stuff at a high level. The Pokemon market is greedy right now, so I'm not going to be buying into that. What's not greedy right now is the cryptocurrency market is actually an extreme fear. Stocks are an extreme fear. If you are trying to make money, make plays, you make money on the purchase. You don't make money on the sell. Once you purchase it at the correct low bottom price when people are feared, that's when you make the money, because then over time it's going to grow, and whatever number that is not probably ever going to come back down to what it was, what you bought it for. Let's look at the Charizard V right here. My biggest loss probably in the whole Pokemon space. Let me go to near mint. Only 34 left on the market. 230. Wow. Dang, I should have bought this. Should have bought this off my friend's nephew, but I did not do that. Unfortunate. I do have a PSA 10 copy though, but it's so underwater. I'm probably never going to get out from underwater on that. And then let's look at the cards real quick. The cards are actually really bad as well. It's just a top heavy set. I guess you could say the Gardevoir is good, but I feel like most people don't even really like Gardevoir like that, and then it just falls off a cliff. So it's really just a Charizard or bust set. Last set we're going into is Shining Fates. And I could have put Rebel Clash in here, but I just don't even want to talk about Rebel Clash, honestly. You're looking at an $80 ETB here for Shining Fates. I told you guys this is going to start moving a long time. When you guys were laughing at me in my shorts when I was talking about Shining Fates this, Shining Fates that, you guys are laughing. Oh, why would you even have that set? Why would you buy that set? Because it's going up. There's a Shining Charizard in it. You guys know Charizard? There's a Shining one in there. I can't. I cannot. So let's look at the cards right here. Hold on. Let me go back. Shining Fate, Shiny Vault right here. And we are looking at it. This is also a top heavy set. Charizard or bust. But this Charizard is definitely the best looking one of this art. They did 3 different arts. There was one in Champions Path and one in Darkness Ablaze, and this is the best art right here. So I hope you guys learned that it does not matter what you buy. It's going to go up over time for sealed product every time. The cards are going to go up and down. It's just the cards, don't look at the cards as investments. If you were to look at them as investments, so you want to buy the highest rarity, alternate art, SIR. Honestly, just those two. IRs are cool or whatever if you get the right Pokemon, but they're so easy to pull that they're inevitably going to come down once all these reprints hit. Once people start opening up all the packs, once people start liquidating their boxes because they don't want to hold on to them anymore, and then they get open and pack rip streams, and then it's just, you just want to hold sealed boxes and as an investment, collect whatever cards you want to responsibly, and what you can afford. Don't go into debt over it at all. It's just that's all, and that's all there is. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Yes. All right, friends. I hope you learned something here today, and remember, I always like the way. All you have to do
is let me in. Team Rocket's blasting off again!